Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkerque. We are now on the 18th of November 2028. We are currently sat 5th place in Ligue 1. We are currently sat 2nd place in our Champions League group stage. We have played a couple of matches in between episodes, and you'll notice today we're playing Saint-Ettiene and Juventus, which means some things have actually happened, which means this match is a little bit more important. So, after the Sevilla game, we drew 0-0 with Montpellier. It was not a very good match at all. It was a second game in a row as well, without a single goal. We then changed up formations for the match against Toulouse, and Francis Katiba scores himself a free kick. I think that might be his first ever goal for the club as well, giving us 3 points there. Then, against Sevilla, we actually dominated them. We dominated them big time. We end up winning 2-1 in the end. Vergara with 2 goals, one in the 91st minute. We gave away an extremely late penalty, which they did convert, but it didn't matter because we managed to keep hold of the 3 points. Then back in the league against Bordeaux, you can see there, we lost 2-1. We were not very good in this match at all. So league table wise, as you can see, we are 5th place, just 2 points off of a Champions League spot, but there are a lot of teams around us as well that are actually doing quite well. Losing to Bordeaux wasn't ideal. And in the Champions League group stage, we're 2nd place. If we beat Juventus, we will be going through to the knockout rounds. That is just ridiculous. I don't think we've been guaranteed 3rd place, but it's going to be extremely close, I think. Match number 1 then, up against 2nd place Saint-Ettiene. I have no idea how they're doing so well, although they have just lost the top spot because they've lost to Lens, Le Havre and Monaco. I mean, this season it's a lot tighter. There are a lot more teams losing games, and there's actually a lot more teams, like, this is going to sound really dumb, but there's a lot more teams winning games as well, which that kind of... I'm talking sort of down this end of the table, this end, in the middle. 15th place, we've got 4 wins. Also, 9th place have got 4 wins. It's very close. It's always close. We know this. This is what happens in France. The starting lineup we're going to go for then, we have returned back to the 4-4-2, and it is going to be Calvin Matupa in goal, Ferreira, Vondelay, Pokravac and Todor Popov as that back 4. Kevin Turner and Ismail Silla will be the 2 defensive midfielders today, because if we scroll down, you'll see Hassan Kamara and Juan Manuel Blanco have both been suspended for this match, which isn't ideal. Katiba is going to be on that left-hand side. Ian Kelly is going to be on that right-hand side. Jean-Pierre Lecomte will be just behind Francois Achille. Achille, who I said I will play in the reserves, and hopefully he'll start scoring some goals for the reserves, has been scoring consistently. 2 goals a game over the last 3 matches, I believe. So I'm kind of keeping him in and around the first team. On the bench, we do have Vergara, who has scored 6 goals now. Maybe I should just play Vergara. Yeah, we're just going to play Vergara. I mean, Vergara is a better footballer anyway. Ah, that's why Saint-Ettiene are doing so well. They're playing 3 up front. That's the cheat. Got ya. This season is a bit of a weird one at the moment, because obviously I want to do well in the Champions League, but I also want to do really well in the league. I was hoping this season would be a season where we could actually sort of push for, not necessarily winning the league, but getting extremely close, or being, like, challenging. Doing a Liverpool, or a Tottenham, or whatever. 15 minutes in, and so far the only things that have happened is Vergara and Ferreira have been booked. No highlights as of yet, and no shots on target for us either. Another 15 minutes has passed, and still nothing. Actually, no shots have taken place in that 15 minutes as far as I'm aware. Right, I'm going to demand more, because nothing's happening. Literally nothing. The ball must just be sat on the centre circle. No possessions changing or anything. There's a goal kick for Saint-Ettiene. Andrin across to Roaslev, maybe. Runs forward with the ball into Paredes, and Matupa can save the ball. Was that the whole highlight? That was actually an entire highlight there. That wasn't even a good shot. Well, that was pretty poor so far. No chances for Marco Vergara. 6 shots, 2 on target for us, 4 and 4 for Saint-Ettiene, but only 1 highlight. Yunus Kabul says encourage. I say shout. There we go. Right, everyone listened, and we're going to bring off Vergara because 6.4 at half-time is not good enough. We're going to give Francois Achille the second half to hopefully break his duck for this season, because so far he is yet to score a competitive goal for us. Free kick for Saint-Ettiene. Svensson goes for goal. Matupa saves it. We are going to see some goal line technology. Of course we are. We always do. It was not over the line. Good. I think the highlight might have been carrying on, though, which is a bit of a worry. Because last time that happened, I say last time, one time that happened, someone scored and we didn't know. 56 minutes on the clock, and possibly the first highlight for Dunkerque. Popov into Lecomte, into Achille, he has to score, and Francois Achille has finally got his first goal of the season. It has taken him 14 matches, I believe. That's how many games he's played so far this season. And he has finally scored. He scored like 10 goals in half a season last year. He scored 1 in the first half of this season. Throw on for Ferreira to take. Finds Turner. Doesn't find Turner, but Ferreira gets the ball back. Lecomte across to Ferreira again. Now Turner with the ball. Runs inside. Goes for goal and curls it just over the bar. Kevin Turner loves to do those little shots like that. He's not doing very well, but he loves to try them at least. Katiba heads down to Lecomte. Across to Silla. Turner once again back to Ismail Silla. Katiba, who I think is, I want to say Zambian. I think he's Zambian. Popov all the way back to the South African goalkeeper Matupa. Turner smashes it forward to Katiba, who gets tackled, but we still keep hold of the ball. Ian Kelly chests it down into the area, plays it across. Jean-Pierre Lecomte is there. It is 2-0. We are starting to be a little bit more clinical in this second half. Corner for Saint-Ettiene towards the back post. Vondelay heads clear. It's not gone far enough though. Saint-Ettiene keeping hold of the ball, but there are 2 Dunkirk players on him. Angerin now, number 11, across to the corner taker Sharif. Popov is there. Why did we not tackle him? He went for goal anyway, hits it over the bar, but why did we not stick a foot in? Todor Popov has picked up his 8th yellow card of the season. 8! How have you managed to get 8 yellow cards? You've played 11 games and got 8 yellow cards. That's ridiculous. Right, we're going to do Kevin Turner off for David Burkic, and we're going to swap you 2 over, because maybe, no, that way, sure, we'll keep it that way. That's the only sub we're going to do for the moment. We'll probably do another one late on just to kind of waste a little bit of time. This is a highlight before the substitutions have happened, so this is always a little bit of a concern. Amrabat back to Fulgini. Angerin and Amrabat now, once again with the ball, a little bit of space, passes it across to Angerin and Amrabat, best of friends apparently, loves passing the ball to each other, loads of space on that right hand side, cross in, Ferreira couldn't get the ball, Matupa makes a great save, it's going to be a corner for Saint-Ettiene, which we're not going to see because our subs apparently interrupted it. Final 15 minutes, we're going to do our final sub, and it's going to be Konstantin Zakharov coming on for Francis Katiba. Zakharov isn't a left midfielder at all. I keep kind of showing you this. He's getting better. He's starting to learn to be a left midfielder. He's actually probably quite a good centre-back, just can't header. Looking at the match ratings, it appears that our defence has won us this game. 7.6 for Ferreira and Vondelay, 7.4 for Pokravaca, 7.2 for Matupa in the sticks as well. It looks like our defence is going to pick up the 3 points here. Obviously, Lecomte and Achille scoring goals as well helped, but I think the defence probably deserves the plaudits. Final highlight then, with 45 seconds to play. Popov steals the ball away. Achille in the centre circle. Are we going to actually have a highlight here? Kelly runs forward with the ball across, can't find Zakharov, and that is probably going to be the end of the highlight. It's going to peter out now for the next 25 seconds. Ferreira heads forward, Burkic gets it. Across to Zakharov, heads down Lecomte now. We've got 15 seconds. It looks like something's going to happen here. Zakharov tries to cross it in and can't. Popov's going to get a second chance. He's not going to be able to cross it in at all, is he? Silla, we have hit 94. Zakharov across to Popov. It doesn't matter. The full-time whistle goes. It's 2-0 against Saint-Ettiene. That is an underrated result there. Saint-Ettiene, a team who were top of the table last episode, I believe, have just lost to us. We've beaten a really good team. No changes though in league table positions for us because Monaco, I believe, won their game, but we are a little bit closer now. 62? It's not 62, it's 26 points for Saint-Ettiene. We are on 24 along with Lille and Lyon. Nantes starting to drop away, which is good. We might be in a similar situation to what we were in last year, where we've got the top 3 and then we've got 4 teams battling out for that final Champions League spot, the 2 Europa League spots, and then a final spot, which might get Europa League depending on cup results. Up next then, Champions League. We're off to Italy. We're going to get destroyed by Juventus. Although, we have beaten them twice now. We have made it then to the Allianz Stadium in Turin to face Juventus. After this match, at the end of this match, we will know whether we are in the Champions League first knockout round, whether we are in the Europa League first knockout rounds, or whether we have to go to that final game against Manchester United at home to try and get possibly into third place. I'm expecting at the end of this match we will know we're going to be at least in the Europa League. That's my hope. The starting lineup we are going to go for then. Calvin Matupa will be in goal. Ferreira, Vondelay, Pokravac and Hugo Lafosse will be the back four. Popov needs a bit of a rest, so we're not going to risk him for maybe the first half. the midfield pairing of Kevin Turner and Hassan Kamara. Hopefully Kevin Turner can do what he did against Juventus last time and score 2 wonderful goals to give us 3 points. The wide midfielders, Ian Kelly on that right-hand side, Marco Vergara on the left-hand side. Now you're asking yourself, Stuart, why is Marco Vergara playing as a left midfielder? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. If we scroll down here, you will see Ali is not registered. Zakharov is also not registered. Marcelo Acuna, not registered. Francis Katiba, not registered. And what's his name? Abubakar Niare, who's also a left midfielder, not registered. We have no left midfielders. We could play Dick Gang. We could give Dick Gang a run out. He can't even play as a left midfielder either. But fear not, last time Vergara played on that left of midfield, he scored twice against Sevilla. So, hopefully, playing there isn't going to be too much of a problem. The front two is going to be Jean-Pierre Lecomte and Francois Achille. On the bench, we've got a few familiar faces. Levan Gvenradze is there, so is Todor Popov, David Burkic, Yahi Blanco Nesta, and our sub-goalkeeper Salim Bekakci, who I still can't pronounce his name. I guess the objective here is don't lose. That's all we need to do. And what are Juventus doing here? So they're playing a 3-4-3 with Dybala in the centre of midfield. He's 35. He's bloody ridiculous, but he's 35. They're playing him as a midfielder. He's nearly played 300 games for Juve as well. Right, all we need to do, like I said, just don't lose. A draw away from home against Juventus would be spectacular. Just under 10 minutes on the clock. Bejoui heads down, gets the ball back for Juventus. Hold on, no, there is going to be some VAR. It's probably going to be a penalty, isn't it? If this isn't a penalty, what happens? Because they just stopped the match. Does it suddenly become a free kick for a dive? Is that how it works? Well, we're going to find out because it's not a penalty. So what happens? It's a free kick, right? Just for us? We don't even get to see. I have a feeling Manchester United might be beating Sevilla already. So that would be ideal if that happens. Ferreira with a throw. It was a terrible throw. Gets the ball back though. He's going to have to play it backwards to Vanderlei. Ferreira once again. Vanderlei and Ferreira passing it between the pair of them. Now all the way back to Matupa. Across to Hugo Lafos. A player who I think, if you were perfectly honest, don't think he was ever expecting to be playing Champions League football. Viscomi forward to Saini into the area. Goes for goal, but it is over the bar. So far Juventus have been the better side. We're going to see the goal kick as well. Matupa smashes it way over the halfway line. Bejoui gets the ball for Juve. Regani, Van Putten. Across now to the right side midfielder, João Cancelo. He runs forward, tries to get it through, but Vanderlei steals it away. They've somehow managed to get the ball back, and Saini once again, this time hits it wide of the left-hand post. Half an hour on the clock, and so far we are holding strong. Juve, arguably doing a lot better than us. We have had a couple of shots, but no highlights, and not a single one on target. But Juve have only had one on target as well. So at half-time then, it is 0-0. What is going on in the Manchester United-Sevilla game? That's also 0-0. Okay, they weren't winning. In the second half, I'd like to see a highlight of ours. Maybe a goal. Preferably for us. I don't want them to score. I made the mistake of getting Yunus Kabul to just do the team talk. I mean, he's given Kevin Turner a little bit of motivation. Everyone else not particularly interested. Lecomte and Achille both on 6.4s. I haven't done any subs at half-time though, despite the fact they're both on 6.4s. Viscomi forward for Juve, but kicks it straight off the pitch. We've got a corner. Vergara steps up to take it. It's not the best corner, and Dybala can head the ball clear to Saini, who's now going to break down that left-hand side. He's got loads and loads of space to run into. Crosses in. Lafos can smash the ball clear, and are we going to counter-attack the counter? Kelly is going to run. He's got some space now somehow. He's been tackled. Turner through to Vergara, and Vergara's hit the post. We should have been 1-0 up. It's going to be a throw-on, but that was a golden opportunity for Marco Vergara to make it 1-0. Kelly with a free kick for us, and it is just over the bar. We are getting into this game now in the second half. We really are. I'm thinking Lecomte might need to be coming off. I don't have an attacking midfielder on the bench. Maybe Burkic can play there? Just before the hour mark, Ferreira to Lecomte. Ferreira once again. And Lecomte, they're passing it between the pair of them. Turner forward to Kelly on that right-hand side, who loves to run with the ball, as we know. Gets tackled by Q, and now possibly Juventus can break forward. Van Putten runs forward into some space. I believe he's their centre-back. Salido crosses in, and Miguel? Who's Miguel? Matupa can easily claim the cross. What are we going to do here? Throws it to the Croatian Pokravac, who's still only about 21 years old. And what a ball that is to Francois Achille! And he's hit it inches wide of the post. We need to get a shot on target. I mean, if we get a shot on target, I think we're going to score. Burkic is going to come on for Lecomte. He's not ideal as that player. Maybe we do that. That might be a better solution. Kevin Turner just behind the striker. We're also going to do Gvim Radza on for Chile. Chile's dropped down to a 6.4. He's missed a sitter. Although Levan Gvim Radza loves to miss sitters as well. Mafio's throw. Dybala doesn't get the header. Levan Gvim Radza gets tackled. What are you doing getting tackled there? Salido into the area, crosses in. Miguel's at the back, and Matupa cannot save it. And Hugo Miguel has given Juventus the lead. That is a bit of a sucker punch. We were doing so well until Levan Gvim Radza just dawdles on the ball, loses out, and we are 1-0 down. We do drop down into third place as well. It does mean still, if things stay this way, we are guaranteed Europa League football because Sevilla are drawing 0-0, I believe, at the moment still with Manchester United. If Sevilla win, things are going to get a little bit more annoying because we're going to have to go to the Manchester United game and hope that we can get something out of it. Juventus have nearly gone 2-0 up. They have gone 2-0 up. Ronald van Putten with the goal. The match is over now, isn't it? Ferreira had taken the blame for that. He's dropped down to a 6.0, now a 6.1. 15 minutes left to play. Do we try and change something up? Right, we've gone to it. We have moved over to the 4-4-2 diamond, and we've also brought off Ian Kelly has come off. We've brought on Blanco. We've moved everything around. You can see everyone there in the middle. Vergara is going to play the last 15 minutes as a striker. Hopefully, he can get himself a goal. I think a goal here would actually put us back into second place because goal different. Maybe not. I was going to say results against, but we've both beaten each other once. So yeah, we're probably going to be in third place. Manchester United have taken the lead against Sevilla, which is perfect. It's taken them to the 88th minute to do it, but they have taken the lead. So we are guaranteed at least Europa League football in the first knockout round. Not something I was expecting after one season in Europe. That was kind of a one-sided match there, wasn't it? It was Juventus. Yunus Kabul tried to do a good team talk, ballsed it up and then fixed it a little bit, and then ballsed it up for a few more players. Yunus Kabul sometimes not the best with words. That result then does mean that we are now down into third place, but like I said, Sevilla can no longer catch us. We can still go ahead of Juventus, but it does mean we need to get something against Manchester United, and Sevilla needs to beat Juventus as well, so I seriously doubt that's going to happen. Although, both of us are at home. We are at home against Manchester United, Sevilla at home against Juventus. If both home teams win, we will move up into second place and be into the first knockout round. That is going to do it then for this episode. Next episode, we're going to go to the Cannes and Manchester United games because we want to see what happens in this Champions League group. And then, hopefully, if we're through to the Champions League knockout rounds, we get someone nice and easy. If we're through to the Europa League knockout rounds, we get someone nice and easy. Europa League, I think, in this game, probably still not particularly easy, is it? Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkerque. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back next time for Cannes and Manchester United.